Welcome, KSL Gang. Welcome KSL gang. Today we're going to be doing another Who Did It Better. We have Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I have 5 versions of it. I have the very first one when it first came out in 2014, but it was actually called Pumpkin Latte and Marshmallow, and then started from 2020 and up. I even went back in the archives and found a screenshot when I first hauled this one. Back in 2012 to 2018, I had a beauty channel, so that was nice to see. Now the one from 2014, it actually had an additional note. It had pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallow, creamy sandalwood, and praline musk, but it also had white ginger, and I think the white ginger was in there for a couple of years and then they took it out. So the opening on this one is super strong and creamy. It has that warm marshmallow scent. The praline has a nice sweet nuttiness, and the ginger brought in the most subtle spiciness to it. This one also has something the other versions don't. It has a nice perfumey dry down, which I love. This formula would have been great if they made this one into a perfume back then, because it was more than a regular pumpkin scent. I can tell you now 2014 is number 1 on my list. I'm going to do a ranking at the end from strongest to lightest. I stopped using this one for a while because I never got backups. I mean, back then I wasn't really thinking about backups because I'm thinking, oh, it'll come back out. I never got backups like I do now, but it has to be something I really love. Now this one is still available. I've seen it on Amazon, eBay, but that doesn't mean it's going to smell the same as this one, because it really depends on how that person stored these. Like all of my older Bath and Body Works scents, I don't keep them grouped the same. I keep those stored away, but I bring them out from time to time if I want to look at them or if I want to reference them. Now let's keep this in mind. This is what, 8-9 years old, and it still smells like a fresh new bottle. So that should tell you something now with the newer versions on how the scent doesn't last as long and fades away. It doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't bother me. I put it directly on my skin and have no issues. Also, I put all the versions on different spots on my arms, and let me tell you, the 2014 is still holding strong while the rest of them had toned down a lot, and it's been over 2 hours. Also, these minis were $5 back then. Now they are $9.95. What a price increase. And I don't use the body lotion to this one. I just have it to look at. Even though the scent is still in the lotion, I would not use it, but it's just nice to look at from time to time. And next we have a 2020 version, which is my favorite packaging so far. It was also my first time purchasing it after not getting it at one point. I took like a 2-year break from Bath and Body Works, I believe 2017 and 2019, because I had so much and I wasn't really doing any reviews on it back then. But of course now I do have a lot more because I do review a lot. But as far as the scent, this one was pretty strong. The pumpkin latte note and the marshmallow note was more noticeable, and it wasn't too strong on that nutty sweetness from the praline. I wish it had a little bit more of, but this one is still one of my favorites because it was pretty strong and the longevity was really nice on it. So the marshmallow note really saved this one for me because that's what I wanted more of anyway. The 2021 version, the opening on this one had a strong alcohol smell. I got the praline musk more than anything. It was more of a fresh musky scent, so I got a fresh note that I did not get from the others. It wasn't as creaminess as the other versions as well, so this particular one was a little bit off. So that's when I started noticing the scent was starting to change. The dry down on it was okay, but it was still a little off. And the thing is, when I first got it, the pumpkin note was really strong in this one, but after having it for a little while, the formulas changed a bit on it, and usually that's never been a problem with me. This is one of the first scents I think that switched up on me. Usually a aged scent usually performs better once it sit a while. You know, this one would be the last one when I rate them. 2022, it got much better. The marshmallow scent was stronger. I got that sweet nuttiness I love. The sandalwood had that creamy woody note, and the dry down was stronger. So I absolutely love the 2022 version. 2023, this year's version, I noticed a latte and a toasted marshmallow right away. The pumpkin scent never has been a strong strong point in any of the versions. It's always been nice and subtle. Usually something with pumpkin scent, especially body care, it's associated with something else that's more spicier. Pumpkin spice, cloves, cinnamon, and the dry down has a slight sweet nuttiness. It's not stronger than 2022, but it's there. This year it's on the light to medium side. It still smells delicious. It's nothing really wrong with it except for the strength of it. So the way I would rate them from strongest or to best smelling to me: 2014, 2020, 2022, 2023, and then 2021. And with 2020 and 2022, those can go either way. Also with the creams and lotions and body butters, in 2022 I didn't have a problem with them. I still use them, and I'm not sure if I would purchase it this year because I don't like to have too many creams or lotion of the same scent. But I know a lot of people said the creams and all that have not been the same in a long time. It's some kind of weird smell to them. I don't know how it is this year. I might pick up one or not. Usually when I find a cream or lotion that I like, I'll usually just use that one for any other versions that I have. I really do enjoy the Whipped body butter a lot more. I want to say it was the first time they came out with a body butter in this one. I have 6 layering combinations I want to share with you guys. The first one is Rihanna's Rouge Love. That one has caramel, vanilla, peach, red berries, coconut, and a mixture of floral notes. Yes, it does have all those fruity notes, but it just works so well. The caramel and vanilla in it really helped where it wasn't be too fruity or floral. Next we have Jessica Simpson Fancy, which is one of my favorites. That one also has caramel, vanilla. It has pear, sandalwood, and almond, and berries. The caramel, vanilla, sandalwood, and almond played really well with Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. It already has praline and sandalwood, so it definitely helped bring it out more. Next we have Brazilian Crush Chiliosa 62 with the pistachio and salted caramel. As you can see, it works well with a lot of perfumes or body mist that has those nutty sweet notes or caramel. Then we have Finery Midnight Cafe, or also Dossier Ambery Vanilla, which are supposed to be dupes for YSL Black Opium. It turns Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte into a really nice evening scent. I never considered that an evening scent, but more of an everyday day wear scent. But pairing with these two, it definitely brings it to a sexy scent. Next we have Good Chemistry Coffee Cloud. It's such a nice soft coffee scent. It has cedarwood, bergamot, and coffee. Everything is soft about it. It's not strong, so it blended it perfectly. Then we have Almond Blossom. It has the sweet almond oil, the vanilla, orchid, cashmere musk. It's delicate, it's delicious, it's sweet, and it brings a nice perfumey smell to it. I also wanted to see if I added some ginger scents to it, would it give me 2014 version. I tried out white tea and ginger and Taraji P. Henson's You're Better Glow. They had a unique blend, but it did not give me the 2014 version. And they also was way stronger than Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, but they were nice together. So that was really fun going way back with this one. I don't have too many scents where I can compare to the first version or a much older version. Let me know how are you feeling about Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte this year if you tried it out. If you had any of the previous versions, what do you think about them and how do you rate it? If you haven't already, subscribe and join the KSL gang. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey KSL gang, if you love cooking and watching cooking videos and super easy recipes, make sure you check out my main channel in Keke's Kitchen. I'll see you over there.